Can you still call a woman handsome? On the recommendation of some regulars here, I managed to watch the movie The Madness of King George over the weekend, and found it excellent. Anyway, one funny scene in the movie is when King George, who despite being contentedly married is quite flirtatious, remarks on the looks of one of the queen consort's ladies-in-waiting to the head of his attending guards. "That's Lady Pembroke. Handsome woman, what? Daughter of the Duke of Marlborough, husband's an utter rascal." Is the usage of handsome here archaic, or just rarely used by those in the know? If the former, when did it become so?
Well, the use of handsome in that film may well be archaic, or it may not. According to NOAD, it currently means handsome, of a woman, striking and imposing in good looks rather than conventionally pretty. What I think it doesn't mean is hot in the sense we would use it today. The emphasis is on striking. She's not conventionally pretty, but neither is she ugly. She has striking features. Here is someone I think would fit the bill rather, handsomely. And here is someone who is more conventionally pretty. But remember the worn adage about beauty being in the eye of the beholder? It's worn because it's true. There are certainly people who find Sigourney Weaver more attractive than Scarlett Johansson. And I can tell you who I would choose in a heartbeat if I were ever in a death match with an alien.
I was under the impression that handsome was reserved for older, tilde 50+ women. Perhaps used when beauty had faded but the women retained a certain je-ne-sais-quoi. I'm thinking here of Glenn Close, Sigourney Weaver or Helen Mirren. That being said, I have not heard the term used for a while.
Handsome and pretty are two different types of human attractiveness, with handsome being more rugged and angular and pretty being softer and more delicate. We tend to associate handsome with masculine beauty and pretty with feminine beauty, but there are also pretty men and handsome women. As alluded to by Brian, the use of the term might not necessarily be viewed as a compliment since it implies a gender-atypical look.
I don't know about other parts of the US, but in the South it is very common to refer to a lady as handsome. In general, it is a term used by older folks. A woman who is handsome has good looks that keep, and she may have a certain chisel quality or ruggedness that is noticed more on men, but is distinctly feminine on her. This is someone who ages well. My grandmother would always point to women looking handsome at church.
If you want to support the channel, please consider liking and subscribing.